What's up, YouTube? It's Seb. I'm in the hospital at the moment. I got a story for y'all today about what happened yesterday. So this is Chemo Vlog 6, and I just thought I'd give y'all a little more of like a insight of like what. That's my chemo up there. It's dripping, and I have it going into my line right up in there. So that's that. So I'm here for chemo, another platelet transfusion, which I've been getting every single day. I've been coming here every single day for platelets for probably over 2 weeks now. So I don't really my ears need popping. I don't really get a break. So yeah, I come here every day for platelets. Every other day they need to give me blood, so they're giving me blood today, and I'm finishing my IV chemo. I think I have one more dose tomorrow, and then I'm done. And then it's just recovery for a little bit, I think, but they're gonna want to throw me into the bone marrow transplant pretty soon. So that's enough for right now. Let me go ahead and get into what happened yesterday. So I woke up, and I don't know if this happens to everyone. I know this happens to everyone, but I woke up and I stood up too fast. And so usually when that happens, I'm able to stand there, and everything goes black. I'm able to stand there though, and it goes away. And so I done the same thing, and I took a couple steps, and then I had it just went black, everything. And so I took one step into the bathroom, which is tile, and just fell. Everything just was dizzy and black, and I just fell on my face, literally just on the tile right there. It felt like I broke my jaw. It still hurts, kind of. I went that part of my face kind of hit on the tile. So that happened in the morning, and I called my mom, and I couldn't get up, man. No one was in the house or the apartment, and so I didn't know what to do. So I fell on the fucking floor, and I'm like, fuck. And so luckily I had my phone on me, but I couldn't stand up. I was too weak. And so my mom was luckily 10 minutes away, and she was crawl back to bed or something. So I was able to get my bearings back and crawl back into my room, and then wait for her to come. And so they took me to my normal appointment, and we told them what happened, and they were like, yeah, he needs to go to the ER because I have no platelets. And for those that don't know what platelets are, those are what clot. And so they needed to make sure that I didn't have a brain bleed, because that would be pretty bad. So yeah, they took me to the ER in the morning. As soon as I got there at 11 or 10, they took me to the ER, and took me down, and they did a bunch of scans, and they were freaking out because my pupils are two different sizes. I don't know if you can tell, but I have one's way bigger than the other. I think it's this one. It's come down a little in size though. This one's smaller definitely, but it's come down. And they were freaking out because they thought that the dilation had to do with my fall, and they were gonna admit me to the hospital, and I was pissed. I was not I was not having going to the hospital again and staying overnight. Like, I just really don't do that anymore. I hate it. I've spent enough time in the hospital. So that happened, and they waited like 30 minutes, and then they came back and they were like, do you wear a patch? And I was like, yeah, I have a scopolamine patch behind my ear. It's for nausea. And she was like, that explains it. That explains the eyes. So they were like, you don't need to be admitted. Like, we know the eye issue now. Someone just came in and asked if I wanted a sandwich and stuff, but your boy doesn't eat, so I got a bag of chips just in case and a couple waters. God, y'all see me doing that is because I have bad ear pressure. Like, I have to pop my ear all the time. It sucks. But yeah, man. They ended up not admitting me, but they said, we need to make sure your head's right first before you do anything. And so they did a CAT scan of my head, like, pretty quickly, and they didn't see anything, but they saw, like, one of the veins in my brain came up, and they were just making sure that there was no clot or something. So they just ended up going with testing my head again, and then they did an MRI, and so the MRI showed that, like, everything was clear, and, like, they let me go eventually that night. I had to wait, though, because my transfusions for the day didn't start until about 5:30 in the afternoon. So from like 10 in the morning to 5, I was just in the ER getting tested and shit. And then they finally gave me platelets and blood, and they skipped my chemo yesterday. I don't know how I feel about that, but hopefully one day it won't, be the deciding factor, but you never know. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. I ended up getting home around like 11, and it was a long, terrible day. So that is me falling on my face for y'all. I'll give y'all a better look. Not too bad. It looked like I just got punched or something, but nah, I just fell straight on my face yesterday. For the first time, I've fallen. It's whatever, though. Shout out Tyler Grosso. Shout out Tyler for the dope hoodie. But yeah, that's it for right now. I guess I'll vlog again some other time. I got plenty of stories, so ask me for stories and stuff, because I've got some I can share. I've got some I can't share, but I've got some I can share and give y'all like a little bit better of a picture. But yeah, this is kind of like my daily right here for y'all. Is I just come to the hospital. I live 5 minutes away from here. I just come to the hospital and I just fucking get my shit done, get my IVs in. And that's that. So just a quick brief check-in for y'all. But for now, peace.